Hey, Star Paws! Oh, you know what? I forgot to brush my hair. Oh, well. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, interesting. I'm seeing it. Okay, my friends. Your daily reminder, y'all. Can we please be mindful of the energy we bring into this space and be respectful in my chat? If you are not, you will be found by Arnold with the Banhama.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, hi Star Paws. Good to see you. Are you gonna go get some sleep now? I hope so. There's my t-shirt. I'm having issues today. It's one of those days. Where are my earrings? I put them all away. Hello, Varun Mishra. I'm good. A little frustrated with myself because apparently the last time I cleaned my desk, I put all of my earrings away. Hello, Emo. I like that name. Hey, look at that. I had a pair within reach. Oh, it is Sunday. I guess. It is Sunday. It is the beginning of a new week. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I got them from Zenny. These are my regular everyday work glasses. Star Paws absolutely loves my daily draw glasses, which are these. I have a thing for heart shapes. Yeah. Oh my god. These matched the Scooby-Doo t-shirt I was wearing last night. It was hilarious. Oh, I don't think so, but I may have bumped my mouse. Man behind the curtain is in my ear. Okay, my friends. Let's get dangerous, aren't they? Zenny is awesome because their glasses are inexpensive, affordable, and super duper cute. I love it. All right, my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga today. Well, every day. Oh. No, he's in my ear. He's out there beating up on his computer and himself because, yeah, forgot to click a button again. Hoy. The going live like this, because we go live on like 5 different platforms, is so complicated sometimes. You would think it would be easy, but oh my gosh. Give me a moment, Emo, and then yes, let's get through our start, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. So, we do not have a birthday today, sad face. So I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and then we'll get the candle going. Suck, swallow, then breathe, die. All right. We are lighting our candle to be a beacon of light in the darkness for our loved ones, our friends, and everyone. With the lighting of our candle, my circle is closed, and I invite the Ancient Ones to join us today. All right. Okay. Now, John Lewis, a senator, congressman, may his memory ever be a blessing, told us to go out and make good trouble. There is an organization right now called 5x15 telling us who want to help our country here in the States to do 5 acts of good trouble in the next 10 days? 10 days. You can find them at 5x15.org. They have partnered with the groups Hands Off, who organized the April 5th protests and more, Indivisible, another grassroots resistance group, and 5051, the 50501, who organized the 50 state capitals protests back in February. I myself have taken that pledge to do that good trouble, and I would really love to see my witchlings join me. Now, that could be joining a protest, an act of civil disobedience, or simply having a tough conversation with that MAGA friend or relative. Please, let's make our voices heard. This is important. Middle, over. There you go. All right, I did not pick a holiday for today. I am sorry. So, Emo, what was your question? Please ask away. My fingers are cold. Ooh, St. Alfonso's pancake breakfast. We do pancake breakfasts on Shrove Tuesday. Okay, so, Emo, if you are still here, please feel free to ask your question of me. I just have to get my, introductory BS out the way. Uh-oh. Oh. Nice. Wait, what is... Oh. I am not Jewish. I simply picked that phrase up from some very dear friends who are. That's good. Yeah, you don't say shit like that. Apparently over on Kick, someone was accusing me of being Jewish. Oh, dear Lord. And they had a rather offensive screen name. So, yeah. Hey, Comic Ketchup. Good to see ya. You know what? I'm curious. I'm curious. Said I didn't have a holiday for today, but I am kind of curious. Today's the 13th. I can never remember what day of the month it is. So must have. So it's a Thai holiday that I am not even going to try to pronounce. Cool. All right, my friends. What are we chit-chatting about today? I am so super duper freaking excited. I got an awesome email this morning. I don't know if you guys can hear him. That would be the old man of the family. He is 13 years old and a very angry little potato. Bork. We're good. But I got an absolutely fabulous email. Technically, it came in yesterday, but I didn't see it. Yes, we have 300 subs. And not only did I get 300 subs over the weekend, I got an email that I have been approved as a vendor to read tarot cards at a local witchy event, the Pacific Northwest Witches Market's Beltane Festival. I'm so freaking excited. Sorry. Sergeant is the one you're hearing. Oh, God. And he's barking because Chewy got delivered. So. He's. Come here, sweet boy. Come here. Come here, you silly little monster. He came in to see Mom. I'm trying to get him to let me pick him up so you guys can see him. Come here, baby. Yeah, he doesn't like being picked up, but he is an opinionated little potato. Uh-oh. We have the star of the show, though. we have the Took Monster. Come here. Good boy. We have the Took Monster. This is the baby of the family. You good boy. Oi, we got the fur flying. He let big brother. Who? Hi, Steve. We have a Sergio Bobe and a spawn. Come here, baby. Come see the mama. Oh, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, I have all three of the dogs now. Oh my gosh. Yes, go ahead and ask your question. I'm sorry, we wondered if you had decided to leave. But yes, please, ask your question. I am pretty much an open book. Thank you. The tail you're seeing is his big sister. And he is a miniature version of her. It's adorable. All right. So, but yes, I am super duper excited. And so happy because just, things are going really, really well as far as my business here. I have managed to record and post 2 weekly yoga classes so far. Things are going well there, which reminds me I need to get that done tonight. So yay, life is good. Oh, I got a good itchy spot on the puppy man. All right. I think Emo is either having issues or is typing a novel. Either way, we're good. All right. Oof. He's a happy boy. I was just going to say something and it came and went so fast I couldn't even catch the train of thought. That was a bullet train. Oh my God, that was a good movie. That was a funny movie. Oh. What? Thank you, Steve. Things are going really well and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Steve. All right. Ta-ta-ta. Did you guys know, I just recently learned this, the song that we all think of as being a clown song, you know, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that one? Did you know that it was originally a war march, a battle march? I cannot remember which army it was, but could you imagine that being played as the army marches onto the field for battle? I can't. I every time I try to, I end up, you know, bursting into giggles. It does have a good marching beat. The da 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 da. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, it's not a whole lot different than some John Philip Sousa music, and John Philip Sousa wrote for the Naval Academy. I had not put that together, but you are absolutely correct. Which also leads to one of my staff, I think it was my soul sister, shared a video in our TikTok group chat. It was an ad for Liquid Death canned water and these multivitamins that I think are liquid too, for sleep. And the woman went to sleep and dreamed about killing clowns. And the commentary on the commercial was, it's not illegal if you just dream about doing it. And the very top comment when I went into the comment section was, this is revenge for the clowns from 2013. And as soon as I read that, my memory clicked and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't thought about them since that happened. For those of you who do not know, I can't remember if it was nationwide or just here in the state of Washington. But in 2013, people were out in clown costumes just being holy terrors. So it was great. But yes, wars are evil. Some clowns are evil. So it does definitely check out. Oh my God, now I have a mental image of, yeah, clowns marching into battle. I hate my brain. I hate my brain. I hate my brain. The things it does sometimes. Yep. What? Hello. But yeah, oh my God. I am also ADHD. I am actually autistic ADHD. Yep, they were dressed as clowns with the makeup, all of it. Yeah. And they were being, I cannot remember if they actually inflicted harm or were simply menacing and kind of threatening harm. I mean, come on, it's been over 10 years. The fact that I even remember that much is impressive. But yeah. Emo, we're still waiting for your question, hun. Okay, keep me in the loop. But yeah. Oh boy. But I am autistic and ADHD, so my mind will go some weird ass places sometimes. It's highly entertaining. I can't remember. I want to say it was like Germany or Austria or something like that. And I now can't remember where I learned it. I don't think it was Time Hop. It was something else. I'm gonna have to find out where I read it, and I will share to the community on YouTube, so y'all can come check that out. Oh my God, though, it was hilarious to find out. Yes, that's actually the man behind the curtain is saying he's certain that somebody did a deep dive into it. And I'm going, yeah, that's where I read this, but I don't remember who the fluff it was. I am so glad I made another cup of coffee. I swear, every time I get down to about yay much coffee in my cup, when I go to take a drink, it feels like I'm going to dribble it. So I chug it. I have another cup. I'll pour it into the glass cup later. So, oh man, I wish the guys that we were talking about comic books were here. I think. No, Comic Ketchup wasn't part of that. Damn. But yeah, we got into an interesting conversation earlier this week about Marvel and DC comics. That was entertaining. Was that last week? Oh my gosh. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey shit, I swear. Yeah, now there's a song. Really, brain? We're gonna do that again? Yep, it's been fun. He's a cozy puppy. Yeah. If you guys wanna see me do this stuff more often, do the like, share, subscribe thing, and ring the bell. I go live every day, at 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific time. Oh, I know, Comic. That's why I thought you were part of that conversation. Are you a Marvel or a DC fan, or are you a Black Horse? Dark Horse Comics. Dark Horse has some good stuff. I can't remember if Dark Horse did the... Oh, really? Excuse me. Interesting. Wonder what filters we have. Or if it's a YouTube thing. I think it's a YouTube thing. Which is weird. Trying to figure out how to... Yeah, that it's got to be a YouTube thing because I don't have any blacklisted words or anything. Weird. Technology is going to be technology, I swear. Oh, and my phone is making noise. I am a Marvel girl through and through, except for two. My all-time favorite superheroes are Superman and Supergirl. There is a long story behind that y'all don't want to know. Trust me, it's bad. But I absolutely love Superman and Supergirl, but give me Marvel Comics any day. I mean, oh my God. Marvel, I love the time and effort that Marvel put into the backstories for everybody. DC has gone and retconned some backstories recently, but Marvel, they are so good. I mean, come on. The DC characters we've had good backstories on have been Batman and Superman. Maybe Green Lantern, and I'm trying to remember which one. I want to say the white one, and I can't remember his name. I absolutely love the Avengers. And I'm really loving watching what they're doing with the roster in the movies because there have been so many of them. I am dying for the movies to, well, actually they did. Scratch that. They did bring Spidey into the Avengers, with Civil War. They have introduced in the TV series some of the young Avengers, and I'm feeling stupid AF for not figuring it out sooner. I watched Agatha All Along a couple of months back, binged it all in like a weekend. And the next to the last episode of the first season, Ghost Rider is Marvel, I believe. Ghost Rider is Marvel. Because I believe Ghost Rider has also worked with the Avengers. I can't type. Yes, Ghost Rider, comic book character, Marvel Cinematic Universe. I was right. Yay, my brain worked. But I the next to the last episode, one of the characters comes in his, costume uniform, and I recognized the uniform right off, and I'm like, how did I not put two and two together on that particular character? Cool beans, comic. And I'm trying not to spoil the show for anybody. Probably. All right. But yeah, that one made me feel really stupid. So I am super, super excited to see more of the Young Avengers pop up in the MCU. They've kind of laid the groundwork for another of the Young Avengers. I am trying to remember his name. You know what? I'm just going to Google him so I know who the fluff I'm talking about. Because again, Di has memory issues. Young Avengers MCU. There we go. All right. Patriot. There we go. Patriot is the Young Avenger that they have laid the groundwork for. Because if he is the character, I think, they have laid the groundwork by introducing in the Captain America movies with Falcon. Falcon goes and talks to the first super soldier, who happens to be a black man, and Patriot, I believe, is his grandson. So that is going to be cool. Yeah, I will geek out over comics. I mentioned Dark Horse. Dark Horse Comics puts out Witchblade. That's a fun comic book. There was a TV series based on the Witchblade comics a few years back. I fell in love with it. It was great. And then the lead actress had to go to rehab, and they canceled the show. I was sad because it was a really killer show. Yep, I'm weird. I'm babbling. Ah! Damn ginger ninjas. My child was standing outside my door and I didn't notice him walk up. He's a good puppy. Did brother startle mommy? Yeah. Hi. Any other time he walks through the house, he sounds like an elephant coming, but this, nope. I love my children. All right, go get him. I know you want to. There you go. Boink. And Mama move the kitty box. There we go. Hey, hey. Mom, your lap is free. This is life. Oh, shit. I have an empty cup sitting on a hot warmer. Doing stellar diet. Oh, fuck my life. And the entire reason I didn't want to pour the coffee out. I just poured coffee on my oracle cards. What? I did. Hoy. Ah, hey, look. I rescued it. It's actually, amazingly, not damaged. How do I manage? How do I get this lucky? Try to launch the paper towel at the trash can. Missed completely. Oh, well. So, all right. Why don't we go ahead and play with the cards a little bit? Oh, comic came back. Hello, hello. What? I'm busy. I know. You want to come say hi? No, I'm busy. Go lay down. All right, my friends. We have oracle cards. First of all, we outgrew each other. That doesn't sound good. Next, trust the universe. Okay. Finally, you moved on. My hair is frizzy. All right, so these cards are suggesting a natural ending with we outgrew each other that allowed for some forward movement in you moved on. And now we just need to have faith in what unfolds by trust the universe. It works. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking. I'm not thinking too hard because there's not enough smoke in the room. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome back, comic. All right. Let's see what the tarot cards have to share. Yeah. All right. Queen of Cups often represents emotional depth, intuition, and compassion. She embodies nurturing energy and a strong connection to your feelings. She may suggest a need for empathy or listening to your inner voice. We also have the Three of Cups, which often signifies, as you can see in the card, celebration, friendship, and joy. It can represent gatherings, sharing good times, and the support of your community. It suggests a time for connection and enjoying the company of others. I can get behind that. Finally, we have the Five of Cups reversed. The Five of Cups reversed can indicate releasing grief or regret. It suggests moving forward from loss, forgiveness, and finding some renewed hope. You may be ready to embrace some new possibilities after a period of sorrow. One thing I want to point out before we go any further. All three are cups. The cups suit deals with water and emotion. And love. So let's pull these cards together, combining a reversed Five of Cups with the Queen and the Three of Cups suggests that we have an emotional healing through that connection. You may be moving past sorrow with the reversed Five by embracing those supportive relationships with the Three and leading with compassion and intuition through the Queen. It points to finding joy and celebration after a period of emotional release. Now, when we tie the Oracle and the Tarot together, the cards together suggest releasing past emotional pain with the Five of Cups reversed, and we outgrew each other, and embracing new connections and joy via the Three of Cups, and you moved on. The Queen of Cups encourages leading again with empathy during this transition, and we need to trust that this unfolding is for our highest good with trusting the universe. It's a time of emotional healing and finding happiness in new relationships and circumstances. Wow. Hoo boya. That, my friends, is deep. Oops. All right. Owie. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Ow. Ah, eepers. Ow. My watch is irritating. Grr. Having a day. But I'm glad it's Sunday, you know? Oh. I don't think so. It says they're still there. They're just being quiet. Apparently I'm babbling enough that nobody wants to, chime in on us. Good grief. Good gravy. That is painful. Sundays are awesome. Typical Sunday here is once I'm done with this, I take care of everything I need to do as far as the house. And I actually enjoy that. When the fluff did I become a full-fledged adult, I actually enjoy doing my housework. Ew. I'm scared. But hey. Adulting is definitely a very heavy responsibility, especially for me. I am a disabled veteran, and I'm also a mom to 3 young adults. And it has taken me until the youngest is in his 20s to finally get to this point. Thursday, I know, is Thor's Day, so it's from Thor. Friday is Freya. And I cannot remember the others. Monday, I think, is Moon Day. Monday was originally Moon Day. And I'm blanking on the rest of it. And then the months, Sun is the day of the Sunday. Saturday is Saturn or Saturnalia. I am in my late 40s. My oldest child is 26. That gives you an idea. Our months, we had, I think it was originally 10 months. And then Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar decided they wanted months named after them. And so we ended up with 12. Because think about it. We have September. Sept is, well, October was originally the 8th month. So September, I think, is 7. Oh, my math skills are horribly lacking right now. God, I wish Jason were here. But yeah. Etymology is one of my favorite rabbit holes to dive down, where words come from. But unfortunately, because I have the crappy memory that I do, I can't remember it all. Oh, I mean, hell, I used to be semi-fluent in Spanish, and now I can barely string 2 words together. Asshole. He's in my ear, and he made a snide comment in Spanish in my ear as I'm taking a drink. Are you trying to make me snot coffee, dear? I still remember a few phrases, but yeah. What's funny, me saying that, I was literally, as I was walking the dog this morning, thinking about my Spanish classes. I do not look like I'm wearing makeup. Weird. Okay, anyway. Shiny. Dude. Went and saw the Minecraft movie. This weekend. It was a movie. It had Jack Black and Jason Momoa wearing a pink fringed leather jacket, getting his ass kicked by a pig. That was totally worth it. But the previews before the movie, we got to see the preview for the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I'm actually looking forward to that one. Yes, I am an overgrown kid. I'm a kid in an adult body. I don't know. I love Jack Black and getting to and him singing 3 songs through the movie. That was awesome. And just watching Jason Momoa play a guy who peaked in high school and it's been downhill from there was amazing. I cannot remember the name of the actress who played the real estate gal. She was pretty cool too. The kid, he was good. Overall, the acting was good, but yeah. It was a movie. That was really awesome. I wanted, having been the victim of some stuff like that, I wanted to reach into the screen and just smack the snot out of the one kid who the one kid who snipped the wire. Some people do believe dragons actually existed. There is a school of thought out there that what we think of as dragons actually were the dinosaurs. And that's where people's idea that dragons existed came from. And then, well, there's also the fact that dragons exist in the mythology of so many different cultures. I mean, we have the Eastern dragons and the worms, and then the Western dragons, like, I can't believe I'm about to say this, the dragon from Pete's Dragon, or Puff the Magic Dragon. I mean, because of the if they only existed in one culture's mythology, then it'd be easier to say, okay, it's a myth, it's blah, 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 never happened. But when cultures that are so distant from each other and there was no communication between the cultures, all have the same kind of creature in their mythology, it gives credence to the idea that it actually existed. I'm going to thrill my adopted kid with this. Take Bigfoot. Bigfoot is a creature that so many cultures have stories of something like it. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have Sasquatch. Down in California, there is Sasquatch / Bigfoot. So we have it here in the States. In the Himalayas, you have the Yeti. And there are a couple of other cultures that right off the top of my head, I cannot think of. And unfortunately, she's not in the comments to tell me. that have... I believe Bigfoot is real. There are people in the town I live in now who have had Bigfoot experiences. That's part of why a bunch of the merch for my hometown here has Bigfoot on it. Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan existed. Yes! Pennsylvania is another hot spot. See, I'm Seattle adjacent. I will say, and anybody who really is a detective can figure this out. I live where Twin Peaks was filmed. I live in Twin Peaks, Washington. And a movie that was filmed in my hometown was Harry and the Hendersons, for a reason. So, there have been some really cool movies filmed in my area. So, I love living here. I live in one of the most gorgeous parts of the United States. I'm just saying. Most people are, yes. He's saying he bets people are biased towards, where they live. I was watching a TikTok last night about the Hoh Rainforest, which is also here in Washington. And I'm like, man, comic, I'm jealous. I like England. England is also beautiful. I want to see Ireland. Yeah, the climate of England is very similar to the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. I want to see Ireland someday. He says it probably rains a little more for you guys. I can give you the whole train of thought that led here, but I've got a quick little trivia bit. Yes. There is one here in Washington. A quick little bit of trivia. The reason Twilight was set in Forks, Washington. Stephanie Myers Googled where the rainiest place in the U.S. is, the rainiest city in the U.S. And Google said, Forks, Washington. Has the least number of sunny days in a year. I believe I have seen the drive-through tree here in Washington. However, there's at least one in California in the Redwoods. No. He commented he thought it died. No, it was in danger during the wildfires, but I believe it survived. Google really does. He has a point. He just pointed out, I am here in this live stream because of Google, Technically, YouTube is a Google product. So yes, Google are the three companies that have the most, and I'm going to say global influence right now. Meta, i.e. Facebook and Instagram, Amazon, and Google. Tell me one person who does not interact with at least one of those three companies' products on a regular basis. Yep.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I have a Google speaker here in my office, and I regularly forget about the damn thing. it did. It heard me say the Google word, and I had something with A in front of it. So my speaker thought I was talking to it and just said, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." Oh my God. Gonna guess Google. Google, Meta, and Amazon are the three biggest influences globally right now. Because Facebook is everywhere. Facebook and Instagram are the biggest ways most people get their news these days, which is really freaking scary. Google owns so much, and it is is the most popular search engine. Plus YouTube, and then Amazon. So many people shop from Amazon. I am trying not to, but currently that's really difficult because my car is non-functioning. And so having stuff delivered is helpful. But yeah. Hoi. It is crazy to think about how much of our lives are controlled by 3 or 4 corporations these days. I wish I could get away from Amazon. I really do. I did a few years back boycott them for a while. Yeah. I either cracked the head or blew the head gasket. I did step away from Amazon for a good long while a few years back and this was before they were, as big as they are, when they were still primarily just selling books. Because at the time, if a book had any LGBTQ type theme to it, or any adult theme to it, the books were being delisted and you could not search for them. You had to either go to the author or directly to the URL for the book you wanted. And I'm a romance reader. My favorite genres of book right now are paranormal, romance, and urban fantasy. Basically, if it's got witches, shifters, fairies, vampires, that ilk, I'll read it. And, yeah, most of my authors were being shafted. And so I boycotted Amazon for a good year and a half. But at the time, they weren't as big as they are now. And so it wasn't a huge deal. Now, oh my gosh, it would be almost impossible for me to completely stop using them, which makes me sad. I also don't, the closest decent shopping hub for me now, where Costco, the closest decent department store type place, etc., is about 20 minutes away. And if I need something that, is only in the big city, the closest real shopping mall is half an hour, and we are half hour, 45 minutes-ish out of Seattle. Yeah, and that's driving, and I currently don't have access to a reliable car, and I really don't have the money to Uber everywhere, so yeah. And, what really sucks is we also live in a relatively rural town, so even for me to get to the grocery store, the closest grocery store is 1.5 miles. Yeah, mile and a half, 2 miles. And my preferred grocery store, about 2.5 miles. So yeah, it sucks. I hate the fact that if you don't drive, you are so screwed these days. And that is one thing I miss about living in a major metropolitan area is the availability of mass transit. That was one of the really awesome things about San Diego. But as much as I miss a few things about San Diego, I don't want to live there again. I want to go visit. I want to go back and visit. I do not want to live there. No. That actually is one of the biggest things I missed living down there. He just said I couldn't live without the lack of green. I need the green spaces and the trees and the grass and all of that. And yes, Balboa Park is a thing down there, but oh God. Ironically, and I never thought I would ever admit this, but I genuinely missed the rain in the Pacific Northwest when I was in San Diego. Then I moved back home and I'm like, why the fluff did I miss this shit? I miss my car, my little blue car. She was a good car, but you know, she's 12 years old, has almost 200,000 miles on her, and has been beat to hell and back. Backed her into an apple tree twice in one night. The apple tree is in my front yard, right next to the driveway, and I was trying to back into the driveway because I'd been to Costco. Somehow misjudged horribly, smacked the tree, realized what I had done, cussed myself out, pulled forward, reset myself, thinking I was, I had moved far enough, backed up and found the tree again. Not one of my brightest moments, but it is absolutely hilariously funny that I did it. Anyways, shall we do Moment of Zen? Because I need to wrap up and do other stuff today. We have a bunch of Zen quotes today. See, we have our moment of Zen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 comments. So, what is the sound of one hand clapping? Most of us have heard that one at this point. This one reminds me of a bunch of Navy jokes. Bind space with a rope and bring it to me. Another Zen koan. That's like a bucket of steam, honestly. Blow out a light 1,000 miles away. Okay. Basui's koan is, who is he that is hearing at this very moment? And our last one, Yen Quan says, bring me the rhinoceros fan. His attendant, it is broken. Yen Quan, in that case, bring me the rhinoceros. The attendant couldn't answer. Koans are supposed to be things, unanswerable riddles. They really are. I don't get 90% of them. All right, my loves. All right. It is time to extinguish our candle. If I can figure out how to, shit. All right. So, with the extinguishing of my candle, I open my circle and give my gratitude to the Ancient Ones for joining us here today. That is so cool. Seriously! You were smoking enough, I thought it was out. There we go. All right, my loves. Ha. Thank you for making mine. You guys being here helps me so much. I love having people to talk to. All right, my guys, my witchlings, my friends, my darlings, go out there and let us please spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness because there is so much darkness out there right now. Let's please be a beacon of light for those who need it. And then let your loved ones, be they human, furry, scaly, or feathered, know that you love them beyond measure because you do not know how long you have with them. And I know from experience that 2 a.m. phone call sucks. And with that, thank you to my witchlings who've stuck around to the end here. And since you're here, hey, let's appease the algorithm gods. Leave me a comment of at least 7 words. If you're stuck, Panic at the Disco's got you covered. Hey, look, die, I made it. Yay, it works. You guys are the best. I give a shout out to my moderators and my man behind the curtain as my tech team. You guys do all of this and make it so much easier for me to be here. Thank you. Go out there, have a fabulously wonderful day, and remember you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here. Come back tomorrow afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, 1:30 p.m. my time, and we'll be back at it. I'll see you later, guys. Love y'all. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithDailin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.